thought I'd have it this good. So why's it feel so bad? I'm in LA on my birthday flight, ran late, holding my tears back. Calling my friends at home, eyes filled with hope. Why am I so sad? I'm the internet's hometown hero. I just hope I'm on the right track. And maybe this is all a little wrong for me. Tell me I'm a loser, tell me I'm a fraud. Nothing but a kid in his bed with a guitar. Just another phony, just another teen. Nothing but a liar, hiding through a screen. Just another one-hit motherfucker living the dream. Trying to be the bands I never saw on TV. Never thought I'd have it this good. So why's it feel so bad? 10 sick fucks in this van. I just need more sleep, I don't need more friends. Wishing I could send an SOS, but I just can't. Gotta shake more hands. Internet's all the hero. I hope I didn't lose those friends. And maybe this is all a little wrong for me. So tell me I'm a loser, tell me I'm a fraud. Nothing but a kid in his bed with a guitar. Just another phony, just another teen. Nothing but a liar, hiding through a screen. Just another one-hit motherfucker living the dream. Trying to be the bands I never saw on TV. I thought that I'd be better off alone, but now it's harder being far away from home. Maybe something's just a little wrong with me, yeah. Now everybody wants to give me their advice, but if I listen then I have to pay the price. Maybe this is all a little wrong for me. Maybe it's about to go wrong for me. So tell me I'm a loser, tell me I'm a fraud. Just another kid in his bed with the guitar. Just another phony, just another teen. Tell me I'm a liar, hiding through a screen. Just another one-hit motherfucker living the dream. Trying to be the bands I never saw on TV. Lights out, I'm calling from 1,000 miles away. You're going about your day, well I've been struggling to catch my sleep. The days start blending into weeks. It feels like we don't have a thing to say, 'cause I haven't seen your face in months, and you just think I'm out of touch. But it's not fair, I'm everywhere while you're just waiting.
Good morning, everyone. It's me, Ace, and it's the aftermath of. I'm not calling this an after party because we all know for a fact no one's gonna show up, so we're calling it an aftermath special. I'm not 100% sure if we're getting any Reach for the Stars crew members in here, so we're grabbing some non-Reach for the Stars crew members in here. And what do you know? We already have our first guest for the day. It is Midnight Embers. An introduction.
What's up?
Hi.
Hello.
We were supposed to get more people, and I think we could get more people. I have no friggin' idea.
Yeah, it kind of just depends on time zone and availability, I suppose.
True, but it's like 10 in the morning on my end.
Oh, it's like 3 in the afternoon.
Okay, so it has been 2 days since the premiere of the first episode of Reach for the Stars, and I'm not exactly able to showcase what I have audio edited for any other episodes because I'm on my phone, so I have to turn on my camera for that. where's my camera? Okay. Okay, here we go. Fuck. This thing is backwards. Shit.
Oh.
My camera's backwards. My thing is mirrored. Okay.
Oh.
Here you go.
Hey.
And what do you know? This is for episode 3. Wow. I think I accidentally jumped the gun.
I mean, it's episodes 2 to 5, and didn't you say the episodes were in batches?
Correct.
So you're not exactly jumping the gun, I'd say. Besides, this is an audio series. So
And I just love how it takes less time out of me. Anyways, I'm going to play a sneak peek of the audio that I have conjured up right now for the viewing audience and everyone else who's involved, I guess. I don't know. Fuck. All right, here we go.
Found anything Cameron might like?
Nothing yet. Wait.
Hello, friend.
Who are you?
Let's just say I'm someone you know for a very long time.
If that's the case, how come I can't see you?
That's besides the point. You trust her.
Trust who? Waylon?
Yes, if that's what you call them.
Well, yeah, of course I do. They and I have been friends for as long as I can remember. Why are you asking me this?
Goodbye.
What the hell? And that's all you're getting.
holy.
And
That was a lot to take in.
Yeah, I'm gonna give everyone a minute to process. Okay, minute of processing over.
This is honestly a prime example of the importance of audio series, honestly.
Yep.
Audio series are actually more underrated than you might think, because in terms of an animation, you see stuff happening through visuals, but in terms of an audio series, it's more audible, so you actually hear what's going on. And let me wait. Look, I need to find my comment from RFTS episode 1, because I think that explains what I'm trying to say a bit better. So,
It also gives everyone a moral lesson to know that sometimes you gotta adapt to your other senses, because not everything is what they seem, but there are some things that could be what they hear. That did not make sense.
Okay. This is basically what I said. And I made a typo in my comment. Fuck. I'm gonna quickly edit that.
Okay. I'm gonna continue audio editing this scene because I know for a fact that there is a lot more stuff that I have not finished audio editing in this scene.
What we hear may be more important than what we see. That's pretty much
Exactly.
Because you may be able to see certain details, but it's not actually the full story, and the full story and the loose ends may be tied up with what we hear. So
Correct.
I do also really like the use of pop culture references, as it definitely adds a sense of familiarity. Like, for example, Raylan's line, "Hey, is everything all right?" being the same line that was used for the Directional Value episode 1 trailer. Characters from TIS returning to RFTS and keeping their personalities. Like, that sense of familiarity may also be pretty important in RFTS.
Yeah.
That's at least my prediction.
Well, the prediction's correct so far. speaking of, there were also a lot more outside of media. There were also a lot of pop culture references that I did bring up at some point, such as this. What is it? One of Caitlin's lines being, there are just so many things that I have going on in my head," which is a callback to this one of the lyrics in "If I Disappear," with that lyric mirroring, "There's so many things that I keep in my mind." And this was later confirmed with when Lucy says that they were thinking of a song.
Yep.
And finally, and,
my bad.
nah, no worries. And finally, there's also Christopher's line. There's also Chris's line in episode 1, when he says, besides, when he tells Sienna to make sure that you gotta keep your friends close and your enemies closer. This line references two things. One of Heather's first lines in TDI, in which she tells Lindsay to, about her strategy on how to win, and then what is it? And then even though I wrote this line before I knew about the franchise within itself, it's also a line that mirrors the song "Keep Your Friends Close" from Epic. With the whole "keep your friends close and your enemies closer, never really know who you can trust."
Yeah, I think that's gonna be. That could be a running theme throughout the show.
Yep. And
oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna
and there's also 2 Gumball references, if I remember.
Yep. And I never got tired. And it's a good thing I made the right call to add Gumball references, especially now that we know that the show is back after being dead for 7 years.
Yeah, that was actually some really good timing.
It was actually brilliant because I wrote the episode like 7 months ago, and then here we are now, like getting a whole reboot like about 2 weeks ago, and then 2 weeks later you get 3-ish, what is it, mirroring references in that episode. I'm gonna look over to see if episodes 2, 3, 4, and 5 also have any additional references. I will say I'm not gonna spoil this much though, but let's just say that episode 2 definitely has a running gag.
So it's gonna be like something that's seen like throughout the series then?
Kind of. You can say maybe not seen throughout the series, but something I have confirmed for a long time now. And it's really funny. And it's really funny too, because I never got tired of doing this.
Oh boy. Wonder what this is gonna be. Also, I do see why I noticed that a lot of people like said a lot about Cameron's auto-tuned voice, which part of me agrees that like maybe it didn't sound like the best auto tuning wise. Maybe I don't know. It just overall depends with the editing. Sometimes there's just some things you can't fix or make sound better if it sounds off, I suppose. But I do think either way, the auto tuning was necessary because one, it's to fit with his object base as being a computer, and computer had that sort of auto-tuned voice after voice mod stopped working, so you ended up having to use a studio tuner instead. And because if you took away the auto tuner, well, he basically just sound like Aaron, and you had to make the two sound distinct.
Yep. Especially when captions won't be much of an asset. If captions weren't much of an asset, you literally cannot tell who is speaking.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I did have to resort to using a studio tuner because the computer that I used to auto-tune his voice was definitely not the same one I used when I trolled everyone with voice mod like 2 summers ago, and that is something I'm never gonna forget. But
Nice.
let's just say that there is a particular line in episode 2 where Cameron's auto tuner is somewhat different compared to all his other lines. The reason for that is because because I recorded these lines like several months ago too, like by the time I was done writing the entire series. And since I have a lot of characters to voice, my articulation started to derail a little bit. So hearing back a lot of these lines, I had to go back and re-record a few of them that didn't sound as articulate. But I realized that the auto tuner, the studio tuner that I was using for Cameron's voice was on BandLab, but I was editing the scenes on Soundtrap. So then I had to resort to like spending up at least 5 of my minutes trying to match the tune of his voice. And for the record, in case you guys are curious and in case any of you guys are wondering, Cameron's auto-tune voice is at E major, so
It's actually part of the reason why I split Reality Roulette into 2, I guess you could say, separate seasons. Like, from a voice acting standpoint, I could probably explain so it's more clear. But originally, there was going to be 24 contestants, and I voiced quite a few of them. But then I figured 24 would be a pretty rocky amount to start off with. I mean, of course, it's a manageable cast amount, but I kind of wanted to start off with something a bit smaller because a majority of my shows have pretty large casts, and I kind of wanted to do something like entirely new for a change. So I shortened the cast, and I essentially limited my roles a little bit, not just to give more people a chance, but to prevent the trouble of 2 characters potentially having 2 similar voices to the point where you can actually. Thomas. Wow. All right, I have to go. So, yeah. I might be back though.
All right.
Later.
I'll probably be here for a little while longer. Anyways, for those who are in the live chat, feel free to share your thoughts or ask me any questions in regards to Reach for the Stars. Since I'm on my phone and can't share anything, I'm going to let you guys have a peek as to what I am freaking audio editing right now. So this will give you a gist as to how I work. Because I'm the only audio editor for the show, and I intend to keep it that way because I have a vision. Speaking of, I'm going to see if I can try to invite some more people in here for the time being. Epic Luigi is in a VC, and I'm going to go ahead and assume that everyone else is probably in a VC of some sort. So I grabbed some of the ambiguous members in here, but none of them have joined. I don't know if everyone knows how to work StreamYard. So I'm going to see what I can do here. I'm going to invite the sillies. In the meantime, while I invite the 2 of the 3 sillies, because I have no idea if the 4th one is going to get some milk. Okay, one of the sillies is dead for the time being. Yeah, I'm sure this will wake him up. Okay, now I'm going to continue audio editing, and I'm just going to put on some music for you guys to listen to.
Waiting for someone who can give enough.
Come on. All right.
Like, I found a board game I think Cameron would like.
And here's Raylan's voice. For the record, you've seen that I'm audio editing. Special props to the VAs, me, Kayla, and Sim for, this particular. Kayla voices Raylan, in case you already forgot. I'm not going to mention who Sim voices yet. because they have the character they play might be a side character, but they do have a major part of the storyline between the transitions of batches 1 and 2. That was a lot to take in. I need to breathe. Anyways.
I found a board game I think Cameron would like. Are you sure?
Okay. Anyways, hello to Axel and Star Lover. I hate how we skip past the parts I want, but oh wait, I have the. This is the more cut version. Hang on, don't worry, chat. I will serve you right, because I'm hating how it played out on the day I had to leave. Now I'm scared to love the thought of you the way you did with me. I have the instrumental, and I'm pretty sure this is literally the... Yeah, hold on. I had the freaking... What is it? The lower pitch version is on my computer. Really? You didn't miss much. Midnight was just here, and we're kind of going over the benefits of an audio series compared to an animated series. And I'm giving everyone full permission to share their thoughts on the first episode, or the series overall, even though only one episode's out. Here we go. I'm calling from 1,000 miles away. And I'm audio editing the scene too.
Found a board game I think Cameron would like. Are you sure you're doing okay?
It feels like we don't have a thing to say.
Why am I so unfocused? But honestly, that wasn't even like the focus. Midnight might be coming back though.
When life's been dealing on too much. I'm hating how it played out on the day.
I'm hating how it played out on the day. 'Cause now I'm scared to That's great. Oh, come on. What is it when, like, the computer's giving... Okay, first of all, the audio of the thing is actually kind of... Ah, fuck me, dude. Now I know why my computer's giving me problems. Okay. I might have to reload StreamYard at some point, just to see if my phone can stop tweaking. But not right now. I got to see the audio of it. And you guys have to hear the audio because I can't share my screen.
Like,
that's great. Oh, come on. What now? Okay, now sound tap is really funny. Okay, hang on for just a second. Oh, my keyboard settings are screwed. That's why. They're on full map. What? Okay, I'm gonna reload my tab. My audio is kind of glitching out of it.
Played out on the day I had to leave, and now I'm scared to love the thought of you the way you did with me. I know you're breaking bad.
I'm back, and the music's gone. Ish. Actually, no, it's not. All right, let's try this again. Okay, Internet Hometown Hero, and we're back on track. So, back to audio editing because I finally have my keyboard set up to stay. Time for a more productive morning. That's great. I know you're wishing. Oh yeah, by the way, our watch party was moved to this Wednesday, and it's gonna be taking place. Why am I mentioning where it's gonna be taking place? You guys already saw it, so. But not everyone in the school did.
Are you sure you're doing okay? Are you sure you're doing okay? Are you sure you're doing okay? Are you sure you're doing okay?
But it's not fair. This has got to be the most productive I've ever been by far. And I still have some lines I need to re-record for certain scenes.
Doing okay?
Fine as ever. Let's just go. Man, why do I have to always add the freaking walk? Walks are gonna get boring and stuff. I don't know. Hang on, let me grab my flash drive. Got all the information you need on Reach for the Stars. And I got a lot of files to delete from there too, because I don't need them anymore. First, I need to get rid of some stuff from episode 1, because I don't even need it. I don't even need it. What? Because now I'm. Oh, and I forgot to re-upload scene 13 in there because What is it? I forgot to upload scene 13 in there because I realized I had to re-export the scene 13 to the jingles of each team. Because, I did not like how mine sounded. Speaking of, I'm also one of the sound composers for the episode. I just never bothered crediting myself because I apparently do way too much. Ah, man. That you felt. Give me a second, guys. I promise you I'm productive. I just realized I'm trying to. Okay, I'm gonna have to open this thing on my files. By the time I get the chance. And one. I wish I could do this on my computer so I can share my screen. On the day I had to leave. Oh, I can also delete these two sound effects because I don't need them no more. Because I don't plan on using them ever again. There we go. Everybody hates the Woodwalker. Don't, please do not take that out of context. Somehow I could have just used that for people running. But like I said, nobody likes a Woodwalker. And please don't take that out of context. I'm gonna add more music since I'm running out of audio options. Oh great, the pitch is screwing my thing over. I can't believe I was happening and downloaded any of these lines since this is the other time movie. What the mom? Must be dealing on too much. What? On the day I had to leave. The way you did with me. The one to fall. Don't believe. Trust, guys, I'm trying to look for some more music because God damn.
hate how we skip past the parts
I hate how we skip past the parts. One.
And you just think I'm out of touch.
And you just think I'm out of touch.
I'm everywhere.
But it's not fair, I'm everywhere.
I'm hating how we play
What?
on the day I had to leave.
On the day I have to leave. The way you did with me. Breaking down damage around before I left with you. The wonderful to come and You're holding on, I'm holding on. You're looking up as I let you down. Cause you look at me a certain way, I just can't look at you. Alright, got some more songs. Now upload your pieces of shit. Now upload, now upload, come on. Okay, so now Spinner wants to screw me over by not letting me upload the audio a while ago. How about okay, hang on.
Turn into a week. I said I'll be back in the summer. Ended up falling in too deep. It's less like a feeling and more like a rush. I wanna say everything, but you're not listening, so I don't say too much. Ooh, we climbed to the top of your roof. Want forever here under
Just go.
the moon. If only you wanted it to. Ooh, 'cause I'd stay, cancel my flights, change everything just to be in your life. Homesick, but I leave it behind.
Man, don't you just love audio editing?
Tonight, oh, I'd unpack
My bags if you wanted me to. What?
I'm just a tourist to you.
Let's go.
I'm feeling the heat up, kinda missing the cold. You're saying you'll visit Toronto if I even make it home.
Okay.
Know if I'm staying,
Okay.
waiting until I go broke.
Yep, okay.
At least till this feels gets so-
Get it.
Ooh, we climb back down into your room.
And scene. Because that's what they always say in theater, and I was in theater once. But okay, well I got a scene done at least, but I'm gonna head on out because I have something to do. Well, stay tuned for episode 2, guys, because there's a large chance the episode might come out in like late June, which is like maybe 2 weeks from now the episode might be out, but we'll just have to wait and see. Well, see you guys next time. This is Ace signing off. Peace out, y'all. Or as what I used to say, or in this case, now son off your Dwayne Winkers. But also, yeah, I'm heading out. See you guys next time. Peace. Can I play the outro? Nah, I can't play the outro. Okay, I guess I'm doing it manually. Peace out, y'all.